So today I want to talk to men. This is a word. This is a men talk. Yeah. Some of the reasons why some men are not getting married, or you men watching me, or single may not be getting married, is because you have these three things I want to highlight. I miss other things that are also possibilities, but I just want to highlight these three. Number one, there's this fear that what if the woman betrays me? What if this woman starts loving her career more than me? These fears, as a person who does matchmaking and therapy session for men, I know it and I understand it. It is why I have the authority to be able to share this insight with women. But you have to move beyond, because saying you are afraid is disguising on the selfishness and claiming that, oh, you are afraid, you are afraid, you are afraid. You have to move from the city of fear to the city of love. And in love, you are going to be able to start. That takes me to the next thing, looking at the right direction. I believe that a lot of men are still looking at the wrong direction. There are a lot of women that are ready to love, serve you, grow with you, but they don't have your looks. They don't have big bum bum. They don't have big breasts. You need to do something about this near perversion. Yeah, I said what I said. Because tell me what those things are going to do in the marriage. So you say, okay, for intimacy, this is what I want to feel. This is how I want to feel it. All well and good. But is the married woman you're going to marry going to be breastless and bum bumless? She's not going to be. So you can still have intimacy with the size that you have. Also, when people put out these things as I mean, it baffles me when people put out these things as core requirements without any. And same thing for women. I'm always talking about women, so I'm not, but today is the men's day. They put out these things as requirement, these things as breast bonbon, certain kind of face. What if after immediately after your week one of getting married, your wife gets into a terrible accident and all you married her was for her looks? What happens when the looks are gone? These are important questions that you will get in my 100 conversation books. A book, the book I wrote, 100 questions and conversations to ask before getting married. Because people are so bent on this physical look. I'm like, why? Why so serious? Like, yeah, but, and like, it's really not that deep if the person you want to get married to has the value. There's something I've been saying, values over valuable. So, as a man, have you considered this question that I'm asking today? Like, if your wife has an accident, what will happen? What is no, what's really going to happen? Like we say in Nigerian way. Is this something you've thought about? I want you to think about it and repent. There are girls around you that can. Girls you know you can talk to people about, that you know have the right values. And at the end of the day, like I will ask the women, what are what is the thing that is going to make a marriage work? It's not these other things that, of course, that's not what make you see, people with the biggest bum and breasts, they still leave their marriages. I have several examples now popping up, but of course I won't call them. They still leave them. What happened? What happened? Is the internal part wasn't working. She's her mouth is too deep. Is it there's one self that the situation. Oh my god, the woman carries everything that the man wants, or many men claim they want, but it just couldn't work because when the fire starts, you will not remember the two B's. So think about it and open your eyes wider. Leave this thing, leave this thing, leave it. I like the way Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo is always saying that all these things that men are always looking at in different ways, it's the same everywhere. So it's just that, oh, it comes in different packages, in different designs. You need to open your eyes and not allow the world inform what it is that you're seeing. By the way, you would think, where so say now you're not telling me I should not marry a fine. Unbeknownst to me, my mic went off, so I'll just be completing this video with this voiceover. Summarily, as a man, you should be finding with God's blueprint. There's the God kind of way to find a wife. Do not forget that marriage started with God. So you want to go back to his blueprint, which you can find in the Bible, to get the right way to find a wife, which always really is more concentrated on the character than on our looks. You also want to test and discern. A lot of men are having heartbreak problems because they are allowing their genitals to guide their decisions. Do not just be guided because you are aroused by a woman. You want to be guided by the Spirit of God. And that takes me to the very important point, which is marital requirements. Marital requirements. There are requirements and there are recommendations. A lot of times, a lot of women that we see right now in this day and age on the internet, with whatever kind of body, they're good recommendations. They can be great to model a dress, they can be great in the workplace. There are many people that are fantastically, wonderfully made, and they are great in different other aspects of our lives. But when it comes to marriage, and for you as a man, you want to marry what is required. You want to marry a woman with the requirement for what makes the marriage work. And the requirement, of course, comes from you too. And then the kind of, what does she think? What is her belief system? What are her convictions? What are her values? What are the things that she upholds? And what is she going to, what is her perspective when it comes to getting married? Is it a place to feel good? Is it a place to elevate her self-esteem? Is it a place to spend your money, or is it a place where you both are coming together to serve? That is what I mean by a marital requirement, not a worldly recommendation. So find with God's blueprint, test and discern. Do not allow your genitals control you. This is very important because many men are unstable, even Christian men, and then marital requirements. I create videos like this every week, and as a man, you need to know that I run private matchmaking for men and women. So if you are a man in a season, because I know there are many men, because I've worked with them, who desire to get married and you are finding it so hard to find, you can work with me. Just check the description. There's a description box under this video on YouTube. So check to find ways that you can connect with me, send me an email, and feel free to share your comments and your thoughts. As a man, what do you think about this video? What did you learn? As a woman, what did you learn as well? I hope that you're going to send this to men in your life. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.